Somebody's going to pay that dude $40 million.
And he's worth it.
Man, you worth what you can get somebody to pay. That's what you worth.
He can get somebody to pay him $40 million.
Yeah. You don't think Tennessee would pay with Tennessee? If you were the Browns.
I'd pay him.
Wait. If you were the Browns going back playing against Pittsburgh twice a year, you wouldn't pay him?
I'd pay him.
Even though him and Jalen Hurts have been friends for a long, long time. And I think that once they won the Super Bowl, he's made comments that this is more about how the game makes me feel. Because he thought the Super Bowl was going to be more rewarding emotionally than it was. Google feeding frenzy hyena on antelope.
That's what Houston defense looks
Yes. The Cowboys didn't lose in that Michael Parsons thing if they don't throw away this season. If they end up getting in the playoffs,
correct,
and their defense is substantially better. That front seven is for real. Dallas, this is the most physical Dallas team I've seen in a few years now. As long as you show up with that same type of attitude, I don't care. I don't care if you and CD Lamb. I don't care if y'all get a little drunk, y'all in Vegas. I don't care.
No.
Listen, this is Chris Carter. I don't care. Show up on Sunday. Show up on Monday, man. Put that uniform on. Put that little Scully thing you got on your face.
Fully Loaded, episode 75. My man Chris Carter, Sean Mike here with you. We appreciate you.
I said I'm coming out like Mean Joe Greene, but we might lose 60% of our audience.
Maybe 84% don't know who Mean Joe. And that's a damn shame to know who Mean Joe Greene is.
Google him.
I was with a basketball coach.
He was a winner.
I was a basketball coach the other day. He said, I was talking to the kids about John Wooden. I realized there wasn't one person on the team that knows who John Wooden is.
No.
He said, it's a problem. But I actually use yours. I said, you know what my buddy Chris Carter says? I always go, Chris, he says, Chris Carter. I said, Hall of Fame. I say, Hall of Fame football player. You know who he is. I said, he always says the kids don't watch as much as they used to.
No.
I use your analogy of give me three guys in the NFL that you can, relate to and your game is modeled out.
Oh, yeah.
How were those answers from the kids?
No, they're not even watching it like that. There's not even three guys we grew up, we always had guys that we idolized. I don't care if it's baseball, basketball, football. We're trying to throw like a quarterback. We're trying to shoot like a certain guy. We're trying to hit like a – but let's go on, man. We'll be here.
Not anymore. I like that, though. Lester Hayes was mine when I was a kid. That's what I was number 37. Lester Hayes. All right, if we're going to start, we got to start with NFL. We got to start with the Browns beating the Raiders. We got to start with Shadore getting his first start. Browns defense, I don't know how many sacks they end up with, 10, something crazy.
Yes.
But talk to us about that game and specifically Shadore in his first start.
It was a good first start. After which the coach and everyone else admitted, he finally got, the reps with the starters for the first time, a week of practice. You could tell that in the game. But he was far more exciting than Dillon Gabriel has been in all the games that he started this year.
This is more exciting than Dillon Gabriel's been in all the games.
But that's the litmus test.
Yeah.
And to have a rookie quarterback win his first start with the Browns, which they hadn't done in decades. Mm-hmm. Like the Browns have ruined a lot of quarterbacks. And for him to get that win, now you can't really hand pick an environment better than to play the Raiders. Mm-hmm. But that was a good first assignment, especially the way their defense played. But you got to give the kid credit that the game wasn't moving too fast for him. There were times where he looked like a rookie, which he should. Yep. But you could see far more athletic, took more chances with the ball down the field. And if the Browns were to go out and get a number one wide receiver, not draft one, because they had a really good draft. Their draft picks are really hitting really, really well, the whole class, without the controversy at quarterback there. But they need a number one guy, a bona fide number one veteran
that ain't Jerry
receiver.
Jeudy.
No, Jerry Judy's not a number one.
Yeah.
He has the talent to be a number one, but he hasn't shown the consistency, the disciplines, the variance in his routes, the ability to consistently make big catches, and to force teams to double team him. He's not a number one.
Was it more impressive because of the lack of reps he's gotten all year? Like you said recently, he ain't got no reps the first team.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is, and also talking to people around the league, that is the normal thing now.
Oh, it is.
The backups now, they are not getting any reps. They are not expecting you. It's all about getting that first team guy ready and getting him all the different looks and getting his mind prepared but it's universal. So that is good to see. But the Browns still have a dilemma because you don't draft a guy in the 3rd round. And then I listened to Mel Kiper's tape. I went back to the draft day, and Mel Kiper said, this has not happened to me in 40 years, where a guy on my board is in the top 5, and we have gone through 4 rounds of drafting, and that player was not selected.
Damn. So
I haven't forgotten what Mel Kiper, and to me, he is the authority in this category. So something else had to happen for Shadore to be there. And as you can see, I was at Dillon Gabriel's first start because that was in London playing against the Vikings. Him and Shadore, light years difference apart in their first starts.
Yeah.
So Stefanski, after the game, I don't want to talk about the starter. Every opportunity he got, he let us know that Dillon Gabriel was the starter. Now they got a real dilemma because the owner seems like he's the only one wanted Shadore in the building.
Why is the coach not wanting Shadore? Why? I get he was forced on him. They won a game.
It could be a skill set. Like Kevin Stefanski has worked with enough quarterbacks and done enough, and NFL Coach of the Year twice, that he should be able to pick, especially if that's the agreement between ownership and management and general manager. He should be able to pick his players, especially at this point in his career. Now, at some point, they change that and force a player on him. Like, he knows the type of players that he wants. And it's obviously the first 4 rounds of the draft, he was winning because he did not want Shadore there because they had plenty of opportunities to be able to draft him.
Correct.
And now someone else, you can tell from the beginning, from that press conference with the general manager and the head coach, you can tell something different happened. Mel Kiper believes something different happened. The look on their faces, their responses to Shadore, and then now that Shadore has played the game that looked so much better than Dillon Gabriel, now we're not going to talk about the starters. I want to watch the film. That was what he said after the game last night.
So who's going to start next week?
If Dillon Gabriel is healthy, if he is out of the concussion protocol, they're going to put him back in there.
Really? Would you do that if you was coach?
No, absolutely not. To me, it'd be an open competition because people say, well, there's been an age-old saying, well, you can't lose your starting spot by being injured. Yeah, you can. When you're a marginal starter, yes, you can. When there's another guy really, really close to you, yes, you can lose your job as a starter because you aren't a dominant player. Mm-hmm. Like, it should be about...
You're Dillon Gabriel. I'm sorry, you're Dillon Gabriel.
And guess what? We gave you a bunch of opportunities.
Yeah. And now, you didn't capitalize.
No, to me, Shadore deserves at least half of those starts. So for me, I would take this thing week by week. If you believe they're that close, okay, no problem. But Shadore would be my starter next week as we prepare. But, that schedule, they don't. This is not Little League. They don't play the Raiders every week.
No.
Yeah, I think they got a different defense coming up. Their schedule looking ahead. Look at Cleveland's schedule coming up.
Dude, what happened to Jerry Jeudy when he slowed down on that and they come and strip him from me?
He was really getting ready to. He is that type of athlete. I've been watching him because he grew up right down here.
Okay.
Right down here in Deerfield.
He was getting ready to do something.
Freak athlete. Went to Alabama. Dominant athlete there. One of the best in college football. High draft pick. Didn't work out there in Denver. Just the sports maturity at this point in your career to know there's always somebody gaining on you.
Yeah.
And that guy got up on him quick.
He sure did.
Yes.
Ripped that freaking ball out.
Yes. Who does Cleveland have next? 49ers.
And don't get easier.
And then who?
Then National Titans.
Okay.
Then they have the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills.
He went old school.
Oh, all those defenses are good. That's good for them.
Okay.
Like all those defenses got a bunch of injuries. Chicago, Buffalo,
Tennessee.
The Titans. We know they're the worst team in the league.
Yeah, they're bad.
That's a good 49ers, bunch of injuries.
So they got a good run.
Oh man, that's a good little month of football.
So what's gonna happen? What do you think if you were fortune telling for next year? What happens to the Browns quarterback situation next year? Where's Gabriel? Where's Shadore? What do you think's gonna happen?
I don't believe that the Browns believe in Shadore at this point. Over this month, he's gonna have to convince them.
Do you think they're open-minded enough for him to convince him?
I think that yes, because typically in the NFL, the cream always rises to the top. Like you can't hide it. Like you can't hide the talent. And if he gets enough reps and get the supporting cast, they run the ball. Yes, I'm just concerned about their wide receivers because their best receivers, the backs and tight ends, especially their tight ends.
Got it.
So I'm worried about who else they have on that offense. But the next month of football has become very, very important.
How many sacks the Browns have yesterday?
10.
Is their defensive line that good? The Raiders that bad on offensive line? And that defense just that overwhelming?
Their defensive front has been like that since Myles Garrett got there.
Got it.
Like, they are really an underrated defense, and they have not gotten any support from their offense for the last several years. So, Stefanski, that's what I would be concentrating on. That's supposed to be your thing. Work on that offense. All right, guys, quick break. And this one here is a game changer. If you ever want to look for a healthier way to unwind after game days, or you're tired of boozing so much and how you feel the next day, man, listen up. Do we have an answer for you?
Yeah, man, this one's wild. Today's show is brought to you by Amentara. And if you've never heard of Amanita muscaria, that bright red mushroom you've literally seen your entire life in video games. Christmas art, you see it everywhere. Thing actually delivers some real, unique, and enjoyable effects. It's completely legal. It helps you relax, improves your sleep. Instead of wrecking it like alcohol does, I've been there, and you wake up feeling clean and sharp. No hangover, no fog, none of that next day punishment. Just a smooth, warm chill that people are using as a non-addictive alternative to drinking.
And look, we've both been around locker rooms, athletes, friends, and family. Everyone knows someone who struggles with alcohol and anxiety. I've struggled with alcohol myself in the past. Coming off that stuff is no joke. The withdrawals, the stress, the sleepless nights, it's real. Amentara is helping thousands of people find a healthier way to relax without getting hooked on something worse.
Amanita muscaria has been used for thousands of years in traditional cultures for relaxation, focus, and deep sleep. Some historians even think it was the original Christ mushroom. Go look at those ancient paintings. It's wild, man.
It comes in some easy form capsules. Most people start with 2 to 3 capsules, about 1.5 grams. You know, that's about the basic intake for the day. And then it starts with a real smooth, warm relaxation that lasts 6 to 8 hours. No fog, no hangover. Remember when it used to be just a jolly time? That's what this is.
And they're also giving back, which is important to both of us. Amentara donated $20,000 to the Fungi Foundation to protect fungi species like Amanita. And they're funding real scientific research on how it helps with anxiety, which is real and a lot of people deal with, sleep, and alcohol reduction. This isn't some tiny operation either. Amentara has supported over 40 sourcing families around the world for years. They've served over 40,000 customers, and they've moved tens of thousands of kilos of Amanita right here in the U.S. They're the real deal, the biggest and most trusted player in the entire space.
So if you want a legit, healthy alternative for your post-game wind down, or you want to chill without the booze, join me and head to Amentara.com/go/fully loaded. That's Amentara.com/go/fully loaded. Use code FL22 for 22% off of your first order today.
Again, that's FL22 for 22% off. Try the Amanita capsules. You will 100% thank us later.
Perfect for game day without the hangover.
All right, let's jump to the Texans, who somehow were written off early. 6-5 now beat the Bills 7-4 by a score of 23-19. Josh Allen 34, 253 yards. Didn't throw a touchdown. 2 picks. Had 3 turnovers. Bills outgained. James Cook had another 116 yards. Shakir had 110 yards receiving. What do you think about the Bills and the Texans?
The Texans defense, and I had to go watch some video of the interviews and stuff after the game, and they talked about Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. I mean, they were out of control. I mean, they said before the game, D'Amico Ryans, his depiction of what he wanted to see on the field was he had showed them a video of a pack of hyenas hunting and eating an antelope, and how you had to basically almost eat your own to get a piece of the antelope.
Okay.
In this wild frenzy, like he showed them over again. And when you watch the tape and you watch their front seven, their linebackers, whew, this is like Baltimore used to be. This is like San Francisco used to be. This is like Pittsburgh used to be. That's the Texans. Watch them. The only reason why they're in the playoff hunt is because that defense is number one. And at every level, they got 2 excellent rushers. They got 2 defensive tackles that can stop the run. They got 2 linebackers that are psycho all over the place. They got the best pair of corners in the National Football League as a pair. All right?
That's a problem.
No, they could have a legendary defense, man.
Okay. So they can make a run. That defense is that good deep in the playoffs.
Yes. C.J. Stroud, after he gets out of concussion protocol, play the same type of game management as David Mills did. Of course, we know you have more arm talent and things like that, but based on the way your team is built, that's going to become very, very important. And Indianapolis could keep sliding, man. They won't have to face those tapes. They could keep sliding. That Danny Dimes, he's going to have to play amazing against, because they're going to take away the run.
Yeah.
And just like Kansas City did yesterday, they're going to force him to throw the ball, which he wasn't able to do with the huge lead in the fourth quarter, which led to Kansas City with the comeback.
Like you said, everybody's always watching your tape, always trying to figure out what they can do to stop you.
Yes.
You might have a run for a few weeks.
Watch that tape of the Texans' defense and watch what they did. Oh, man, it's impressive.
Okay.
Best defense in the league.
Packers 7-3-1 beat the Vikings. We're now 4-7, 23-6. Vikings had 145 total yards, 3 turnovers. McCarthy was 12 of 19 for 87 yards through 2 picks. Jordan Love only 139 yards. They ran the ball. Michael Parsons and Devontae White sacks. They're teaching. Vikings coach Kevin Connell said they are teaching McCarthy on the fly to play quarterback while trying to win games. What are your thoughts on both of these franchises right now?
Say that again. What did KOC say?
He said, we are teaching McCarthy on the fly to play quarterback while trying to win games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's happening.
Okay.
They are, and you can always tell this, and I'm trying to watch my words, because people think, because I sit in this seat and I've talked about it and critiqued NFL play for almost the last 3 decades. Like I've been retired for 23 years. Mm-hmm. So I've been in broadcast media and everything. So now, because I went to Ohio State, and this is the week of the big game, and because the quarterback went to Michigan, people think that if I say something, it's about where he went to college.
After all these years, they think that you can't be objective enough to talk about football without.
Right.
You can't speak good about a Michigan guy.
Right. And if you really want to hear some good commentary, go back and look up things that Chris Carter said about Christian Ponder when he was drafted, and he played for my Vikings. All right. So in this issue, I know where people are. And Michigan's been on a little bit of winning streak after being out of the competition the last 20 years against Ohio State. Yep. They've won 4 games in a row. So now it's about, because it has nothing. It's about what that coach says after the game. Because since he's been there, they've been one of the best scoring teams in the NFL, most prolific offensive, been able to throw the ball regardless of who the quarterback was. They had multiple quarterbacks. They've been able to throw the ball and run his offense. And he's gotten great results out of all the quarterbacks, and even some of them were journeymen. So he's gotten great results. So this is not my opinion. This is what he's telling me after the game and how they run their offense. That was the first time that we have played Green Bay in years, and we tried to run the ball like we could overpower them. And the reason why we do that is because they're trying to protect the quarterback. You can see in the game plan. You can see in Jordan Addison's numbers. You can see in T.J. Hawkinson's numbers. You can see in the best receiver in football, Justin Jefferson's numbers. You can see that the quarterback, it's an issue.
But when you're 12 and 19 and 2 of those passes you threw went to the other team with no touchdowns, you shouldn't keep throwing. How do you keep throwing a football?
Well, they only threw it 19 times.
Yeah.
That's the whole game. They normally throw that in the first half.
Correct, but out of 19, you threw 2 picks. Out of 19 attempts, you threw 2 to the other team. I mean, I don't need to be an NFL head coach. And if you keep throwing to the other team, I'd rather run the football.
Right.
Is J.J. McCarthy the right? I mean, can he?
This is what we have to say is, after what we've seen, we don't know, because he didn't remove that. Typically, every quarterback, when they get out there, they have to remove the variable. Can they play at this level? Can they learn? All right? That's what Tim Tebow and other guys who struggled. Okay, I'm going to have some success. But then once the tape gets out to the whole league, guess what? No, you're not an NFL quarterback. So they're trying to find out, is he an NFL quarterback?
Do you think Kevin O'Connell thinks he's an NFL quarterback?
I think Kevin O'Connell is scared to death. Cold mornings, holiday plans, this is when I just want my wardrobe to be simple. Stuff that looks sharp, feels good, and things I actually wear. For me, it starts with Quince. And the bonus is, Quince pieces make great gifts too. This season's lineup is simple, but smart and easy with Quince. $50 Mongolian cashmere sweaters that feel like everyday luxury, and wool coats that are equally part stylish and durable. Which Quince staples are you reaching for the most as the holidays approach? And how are they holding up through the season? Quince has gifting covered beyond clothing too. Have you picked up anything for your home, bath, kitchen, or travel to share or to keep for this holiday? Give and get timeless holiday staples that last this season with Quince. Go to quince.com/loaded for free shipping on your order and 365 days returns. Now available in Canada too. Free shipping and 365 days returns. Quince.com/loaded. Is he an NFL quarterback?
Do you think Kevin O'Connell thinks he's an NFL quarterback?
I think Kevin O'Connell is scared to death. That's what I think. I think that last year, him being injured, he does not look like the guys that got drafted in the same class as him. Yeah. Okay? And those extra, I was at the game 2 weeks ago against Chicago. Caleb Williams has 20 more starts in him, and it looks like it.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, if we're being fair, we need to get at least double-digit starts in there, and then the Vikings are going to have to make a decision afterwards. Do we go on in year number 3? You know, because it's obviously that this kid is holding up the franchise.
Correct.
Do we wait? Because the way the team is structured, it's structured for them to be able to win now with all their other personnel while he's on his rookie contract.
How hard is that on guys like Justin Jefferson?
Well, it's extremely hard because I have a job to do every day, regardless of who's here or not here. Like, he's supposed to be putting up 1,800 yards. He's had record-breaking years. Why should he have to compromise? Mm-hmm. Oh, don't say nothing, Justin. Just be quiet. Oh, yeah. That's what he's supposed to do. So he's doing the good company man thing. He's a good leader. Mm-hmm. KOC and him. KOC and the other leaders of the team, they go to him for a lot of different things. So he's handling it the right way. Like, he's been a real good pro about it. I wouldn't be that way.
Yeah, how would you handle it?
I would be letting them know, because that's the way it is. Mm-hmm. Because if I wasn't catching the ball, guess what somebody would be telling me? Hey, man, you need to step it up.
You ain't doing your job.
And guess what? I got cut early in my career because people thought that I was limited in my ability, and they thought that the things I did in college didn't transfer to the pros. Guess what? I had to prove those people wrong. Guess what JJ's going to have to do? He's going to have to prove us wrong, because the film does not lie. Like, that was demoralizing. We did not have a chance against the Green Bay Packers yesterday. Not a chance.
No.
There was no way we were going to beat them with the quarterback play. So time will only tell the story for the Vikings and J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
And this got nothing to do with Chris Carter. This is all about him and his ability.
Well, dude, I don't give a shit who you are. You're 12 and 19, 87 yards through 2 interceptions. Nobody's screaming.
I mean, all these other people.
I mean, the bottom line is, and again,
I wish Tom Brady could tell us the truth.
If he wasn't hamstrung, his hands tied. What would
Tom
Brady say about J.J. McCarthy?
If I could put truth serum in him right now, oh my Lord, oh man,
he going anaphylactic shock watching him be a starting quarterback.
That's my wish for the holiday season.
It's Tom Brady. Speak the truth about NFL quarterbacks.
No, don't do it, Tom. No, I don't want that. Just one. Just not the rest of them.
One at a time. The world can't take it.
It's worth it. Whatever $35-40 million they're paying them, when Tom Brady does speak out, it's going to be so worth it. It might not happen, though.
I think Tom Brady, the least of Tom Brady's worries is money.
Catch Tom Brady on the sideline before the games,
Tom
man.
Will be all right,
That's the
bro.
best part of the telecast.
Ruins everything else for you. Yeah. All right. Ravens 6-5 beat the Jets, who are 2-9, 23-10.
So they do have some holes that they can fill. Their quarterback's on his rookie deal. Like, they could go on the run right here.
That's so crazy. You keep saying quarterbacks that can play like that.
Because it's part of the business.
On their rookie deal.
Yes.
What it does to the budget of the franchise. Dude out there balling out for, like, in the NFL, no money.
Well, you're paying him basically $10 million compared to paying the quarterback $50 million.
Correct.
That's another $40 million that I can put in offense and defensive line.
And when they start that early in their career and make a difference,
yes.
They're not watching somebody you're also paying X amount of dollars to.
Right. When I can do that, the scar tissue is not going to be built up on Drake May because I got some cats in front of him. I got some dudes in front of him. I can throw to some guys on the outside.
Unlike
I'm going to go get Stephon Diggs.
Cam's getting the scar tissue built up.
Yes. But that's the way Drake May was the first 2 years. Now, will they save him either by coach, organizational talent, by putting guys around him, the running backs that they put around Drake May, the pass catchers they got around him, the tight end they went out and got, like all these things were the intentional effort to be able to protect my franchise player. And that's Drake May there in New England. And yes, they have earned it. 10-2. I'm looking forward to seeing the team grow, but he is legit. Now, this is how people do. Oh, we've never seen them in clutch situations. Oh, we've never seen them in prime time. They might win 13 games. Oh, now let's see them in the playoffs. Okay, but we weren't even expecting them to get in the playoffs. So now
let's see how we do in the Super Bowl.
This is just like my man James Franklin. They didn't have expectations before I came to Penn State. Now my expectations got me fired.
Now that's a true story.
Because I was successful. And the expectations that I put on the organization got me fired. Mm-hmm. That's why Virginia Tech.
Ain't that something?
Yes. That's a real thing. So now the head coach, Vrabel, and the quarterback. Yeah, let's see where this goes. But I do believe, because Vrabel's a proven guy, proven in the playoffs, proven in NFL, in that hierarchy that he is a guy. And I believe he's going to get the best out of this team. But this is just now starting for them.
Correct.
Just now starting out.
I'll tell you what, man, things are happening in New England.
There is no, if you look at, over the next 5 years, we had a question. Hey, Chris, over the next 5 years, who would you want to be in the NFL? Because over the last 5 years, Patrick Mahomes.
100%.
It's Josh Allen. Yeah. It's Lamar Jackson. Okay. Over the next 5 years, who would you want to be in the NFL? It's New England. It's Chicago.
Wow.
Right? It's still Philadelphia.
Yep.
Okay? Who you want to be over the next 5 years? And that's the question out there. As long as Sean McVay is in with the Rams, I want to be him. Mm-hmm. I want to be the type of team he's going to put on the field. Even if I don't know who it's going to be after Matthew Stafford, how many years he has, but the way they do business. Those are the teams that. Is it Josh Allen? I don't know. I don't have the supporting cast. No. Is it Lamar? I don't know who the guys are going to put around them.
But the Patriots and the Bears.
Yes.
That's who you'd be riding next.
Oh, absolutely.
You're excited about.
Look what they're doing.
Yeah.
And their quarterbacks are on their rookie deal. Yes. Sign me up for a little piece of that.
Crazy. You thought that a year ago. Sign me up for a little piece of it. Just give me a little bit.
Just a sliver.
Just want a little bit.
Yeah, just a little slice of life.
Cut me off a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. The Lions 7-4 beat the Giants, who were They took them to overtime. Giants lost another fourth quarter lead. They're up by 10. Giants lost the end of 5 straight games while leading in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. What do you think about where both of these teams and franchises?
All right, I'm going to say this. I like Dan Campbell as a coach, but his over-aggressiveness going for it is ridiculous.
Can it be stupid sometimes?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I mean.
Because
we always say aggressive.
And I wish there was some analytics chart, but I know that there's not because these guys are going by the seat of their pants. It's going by feel. They're not going by numbers. They're not going by, okay, if we're at this yardage, like we're at this point in the game. No, we're not doing that. And for several weeks and even last couple years, like they're irrational when they go for it and taking points off the board. It's an accumulation.
Yeah.
Like when you start early in the game, it's not the same decision as what you do in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Like I do not understand. There is no coaching philosophy book. There used to be a book that you'd go by. Oh, at certain times, at this number, like this, the analytics. But now these dudes are just crazy. College and pro. They're going for it. They don't have to go for it. A field goal is my friend. Like
a field goal is my friend.
It's still 3 points. And guess what? The momentum in the game and the psyche of the players. You never take in the psyche of the players. Like when I go for it on fourth down and they stop me, the euphoria that goes through them and what happens in me is totally different. There is no measurement for it. And we don't calculate it. And we are not playing the game the right way because we have allowed over the last several years, hey, coaches, be aggressive. Go for it, regardless of the circumstances. Yeah, it pays. There's a toll that's being paid, and you can't see it. But when you're in these games, you can feel it. Like you can really, really feel the lack of discipline. Oh, they stopped me. Fourth down, I'm gonna kick it. There are some traditional ways in sports and in football that still work.
Right.
And when you're taking points off the board with these kickers, like, oh my God, because if I don't take these 3 points and they stop me, the next time I get in the position, it changes my calculation because I don't have those 3 points.
Right. I'm chasing.
So I'm not doing the same calculation. Yeah. And as the game goes on, there's less plays that we can overcome that.
Yeah.
So it becomes more and more difficult. The decision-making, it changes. It's not the same late in game situation as it is in the first quarter. Why? Because I have more time to overcome the mistakes.
Right. And I don't know who it was. Somebody was in that. It was a game with the Lions. You don't like that one. There's only so many play. First of all, you talk about tape all the time. Tape. Everybody knows that the Lions are going to go for it. Pretty much whenever, even if it don't make no damn sense. How many different plays do you have?
You run out of plays.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you run out of plays, actually.
Correct.
Okay, listen. This
legitimately run out of plays.
Okay, now listen.
I'm listening.
Our third down package.
Okay.
The plays that we are going to call, we probably have 10 to 14 of them.
Third down plays for the whole game.
Yeah. Now, third and long.
Yeah.
We probably got 4 to 6 plays.
Okay.
All right. Third and medium. Now that's our meat package. That's what we're going to have the most plays for that because we're going to be in that situation more. We're going to have the same number of third and short plays we typically have for third and long. 4 to 8 of those plays. Now third medium, we're going to have a bunch of them. Mm-hmm. We're going to have 12 of them we can dial up, and we can go different formation. I could probably make up 20 of them.
Out of the same. Yep.
Fourth and long and fourth and short. We don't have a whole bunch of plays, bro. We don't have a whole bunch of plays. We do not have a whole bunch of plays because there is going to be immediate penetration. And when there's immediate penetration, guess what, man? Ain't no plan. Ain't no plan. Ain't no plan.
Not when it's immediate penetration.
Immediate penetration because they got a guy in every gap.
No plan.
Like typically they're going to play some type of goal line scenario, a 6-2 front, a 6-4 front, like there's not a whole bunch of plays that we can call when they change the line of scrimmage. Mm-hmm. So people think like you have your whole – no, you don't have your whole playbook.
Correct.
And if I run 1 or 2 in the first half, guess what? What am I going to do in the second half?
And everybody on the other side of the field knows exactly how many played the fourth.
Guess what we get into now? In the NFL, I've always told you, it's a copycat league. We get into the tush push, and the guy that's to the left – twice in the last week, guess what? They gave him the ball on a sweep. They blocked down, kicked out, and one guy pulled through the hole. Touchdown.
Yep.
Because we're running out of plays.
Correct.
We are running out of plays in short yardage situations because there's only so many things you can run. Why are there only so many things you can run? Because guess what, man? When penetration happens, ain't a lot you can do in football, not pro football. Not them big guys. When they move my guys,
right.
Or guess what? When my guys try to submarine them, guess what? They're hoping for this to happen quick. That is not a long-term plan.
They're up.
Like, we are diving at the legs. I mean, y'all do something quick.
Because they're still coming.
Yes.
We're holding them off for a second.
Quick.
You got a second and a half.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's what you see. Copycat league. Now we're running around the end. Now we're putting tight ends in so that they can do the tush push. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we running out of stuff.
Yeah, 100%. All right. You ain't catching nobody by surprise. All right, Chiefs, 6-5.
And why are we running out of plan? Because
of penetration?
Because penetration.
Chiefs 6-5 beat the Colts, who are 8-3 now. Overtime. Let's see. They got Mahomes 29-46, 352, no touchdowns, no picks, rushed for 30 yards. Rice had 8 catches for 141 yards. Daniel Jones 19-31, 181 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jonathan Taylor only ran for 58 yards. Chiefs outgained the Colts 494-255. The Colts did sack Mahomes 4 times. So, what do you think about the Danny Dimes, the Colts, and the Chiefs?
Well, first of all, great game for the Chiefs. I mean, they really faced their sports mortality.
Okay.
Because down by more than 2 scores late in the fourth. I mean, in the fourth quarter, hey, man, we got to get it now. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't lose this game. And this, at that point, them in New England fighting for home field advantage, it was a perfect time for an up-and-coming team to put a stake in the heart of this legendary run that Kansas City was on. No. Any 3 points would have put a stake in it. But that defense of Kansas City, which over the years, man, they come up and they make some play, and they forced them. They took that run away with Jonathan Taylor, and they forced Danny Dimes. Hey, man, can you be a nickel? Can you be a silver penny?
You're going to have to beat us.
Bro, can you be a shiny penny? Like, you're going to have to beat us. And the Colts, I got to tell you, this is what this game showed me. They do not have a number 1 receiver. I'm talking about a bona fide. Now, Pittman, good player. Tight end, nice option and everything. But as a rookie, they don't have a bona fide besides Jonathan Taylor. Hey, you put 8 guys in the box, I can throw to this guy. This guy can come up with a play, double team him, 50-50 ball. There is no guarantee of that. So that's going to be one of their blind spots as we go down the stretch.
Got it.
Who is going to be that go-to guy, or are they going to just do it by committee? So, Indy, that's a question you're going to have to answer, but, man, they let the Chiefs off the respirator. Mm-hmm. Like they were flatlining them.
Yeah, but now
they had them. The whole NFL was cheering
for the Colts.
Vegas was like, no, we're not wrong. The Chiefs are going to be like they had Baltimore right. They're going to win their division. Months ago they had them. Oh, Baltimore's already lost 5 games. Does Vegas know what's happening? Vegas got an algorithm, man, that's kicking out. They got an algorithm that's kicking out stuff. Yep. Yesterday the algorithm was so confused because the Colts had the opportunity to kill the algorithm.
Correct.
And they did. Kansas City started throwing. Patrick Mahomes started darting, slants, run after the catch. They started making plays down the field, and Kansas City had a second life. And to give them second life, what do? They have shown us. For the first time this season, 1-score game, they win it. In November, when they need to. Clutch.
Chiefs are still breathing, bro.
Clutch.
Chiefs are still breathing. Vegas gets it right.
Clutch.
All right.
Danny Dimes going to have a chance to be a dime. He's going to have to be at least a quarter 50-cent piece in the.
What do you?
He's going to have to be, bro. He can't go backward. He can't be Danny Dimes looks like a nickel or a penny. All right. He's got to be Danny Dimes looks like a quarter. Hey, bro, that might be a 50-cent piece right there. Hey, Danny Dimes.
Which way do you think he's going to be? A nickel or a quarter?
I think Danny Dimes is going to be all right.
Okay.
I really do.
You do. Okay.
I think his talent, his skills to be able to throw the football is underrated. But there is going to be monumental pressure on him because they're either going to be fighting for home field advantage or that second seed, and they got to play them Texans, bro.
Yeah.
That defense. Go check it out, man.
You want to stay away from that.
Google feeding frenzy hyena on antelope.
That's what Houston defense looks
Yes.
like. All right. Jaguars 7-4 beat the Cardinals, who were 3-8, 27-24 in overtime. Trevor Lawrence 18-30, 256, 3 touchdowns, also 3 interceptions, and lost a fumble. So he had 4 turnovers. Etienne had 86 yards rushing, 30 receiving yards. Jags 6 sacks. What do you think about the Jaguars at 7-4? I think we know where the Cardinals are at 3-8.
Nothing. Flip that page. Go to the next one.
Okay. How about Vegas?
Ain't nobody paying them no
We're
attention.
good, but I was trying to help. I was trying to give you, but I'm just
no problem.
That was a game
but for the sake of the show and for the sake of Jags fans and
how about Vegas
and a handful
being right
of Cardinals
about this?
fans? Go ahead.
Before the game yesterday, I looked at the Cowboys and the Eagles. You know what the line in that game was?
6, Philly.
It should have been 6, right, or 7, right?
Yeah.
3.5. Look it up yet, Drew. Yeah, it was 3.5, I think.
Well, no, I'm just going to tell you this though. I couldn't look at any stat. I looked at Dak Prescott against the NFC East at home. It was like 20-something and 2, bro. I was like, whoa, wait a second. What?
He was 23 of 36 for 354 yards.
When he plays the NFC, bro, when he plays the NFC East, like that was a playoff performance.
Okay.
Like now,
3 points yesterday. That was 3 points, and it was a push. They had it, 3 points. But I'm like, dude,
what's Dak's record, bro, against the NFC East though? Look up that. That's the only reason why that number can be that way.
But originally, I'm thinking
it wasn't injuries and everything.
I'm thinking 6-7 points.
It's got to be
3.
Like
Cowboys came back to beat them. 24-21. 35-9.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
No, that's a great record.
That ain't bad.
Okay, there we go.
22-2
That's the
at
number.
home.
Okay, thank you. That's the number.
Ooh.
Overall records, only lost 9 games in all them years playing division games, but only lost twice in Jerry World.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
are they a legitimate play? The Cowboys will make the playoffs?
I mean, they got a shot.
Okay.
I mean, well, this is the thing. I mean, the Cowboys didn't lose in that Michael Parsons thing if they don't throw away this season. Like, if they end up getting in the playoffs,
correct,
and their defense is substantially better. That front 7 is for real. Them 3 different tackles they rotate in there.
Wouldn't that be something?
Okay. Like, you ain't see Barkley wanting to run that ball yesterday. Like, he didn't want to carry that thing 20. And you could see late in the game, they popped him, and he gave that thing up. Dallas, this is the most physical Dallas team I've seen in a few years now.
Okay.
Like, they are physical.
They may be in the playoffs.
Look, Carl Pickens, listen, man, I don't care if you come a little late. I'm a wide receiver. I don't care if you come a little late. As long as you show up with that same type of attitude, I don't care. I don't care if you and CD Lamb. I don't care if y'all get a little drunk, y'all in Vegas. I don't care.
No. Win.
I don't care, man. I don't care. Whatever they wasn't doing in Pittsburgh, that dude is doing in Dallas. Hey, listen, bruh. Listen, this is Chris Carter. I don't care. Show up on Sunday. Show up on Monday, man. Put that uniform on. Put that little Scully thing you got on your face. Crucial situation. They need it. Going against their best corner, all-pro, slant. Give me the ball. Big play. I mean, Pickens. He's the one filling up the slap for CD Lamb. CD Lamb dropped 2 yesterday. 2 or 3 balls that he should be catching those. Their best player, the most consistent this year, has been Pickens. Second in the NFL in yards. Wow. He's been leading the NFL in yards per catch since he came in the league. Now, I know you had quarterback situations. I know it's a different vibe, man. You go out there in Dallas and Jerry's World, Dak, the quarterback, the vibe they got in the locker room, the whole stadium, the whole Dallas, Texas thing. Like, he's eating that up. Hey, Jerry, you need to sign this dude. I would sign him to the same contract I signed CD Lamb to, $34, $35 million because every time he go out there, guess what? That price goes up.
The price goes up. Yeah.
When he got there, it was like $30 million. Hey, man, will you sign him to a DK Metcalf contract? He had 1,000 yards, man. 11 games, 12 games.
Jerry better not miss.
And Jerry's like this. Jerry always late.
He
always late. And when
he always overpays.
And when you're late, it costs you money, man.
He always overpays.
Now they're at $35 million.
Good for him.
That's
good for him, bro.
That dude is making money every week. Jerry, go ahead and sign him, man. Call his agent. Get this over with. Sign him to a 4-year deal. You know what the numbers are, $140 million.
Make it happen.
Guarantee 100 of it. Those are the numbers. Give it to him. Now, you wait another 2 months, 3 months, and
forget about it.
Dude's going to get $40 million. You can franchise him, but then now you make it complicated.
Correct.
Because if he's a free agent, dude's going to make $40 million.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to pay that dude $40 million.
And he's worth it.
Man, you worth what you can get somebody to pay.
That's right.
Okay, that's what you worth.
He can get somebody to pay him $40 million.
Yeah, you don't think Tennessee would pay with Tennessee?
I would if I owned Tennessee. If I owned franchise, I'd pay him $40 million.
If you were the Browns,
I'd pay him.
Wait. If you were the Browns going back playing against Pittsburgh twice a year, you wouldn't pay him?
I'd pay him in a minute. And like you said, you do whatever you want as long as you show up. All right, so how about this for the Eagles? I want to get reporter Derrick Gunn, who's been reporting on the team for 30 years. There's teammates and folks in the organization that are upset with Jalen Hurts. He's not following a game plan, running his own deal, and the former All-Pro Eagle linebacker Seth Joyner, who I guess knows the reporter really well, confirms that he believes this is true. The organization just wanted to get this out there. Hurts is not only coming off he's Eagles ranked 25th in total yards, 28th in passing yards, 29th in third down conversions. And Jalen Hurts' comments were focused on saying it's the nature of the position. Coach Serum dismissed this as well and said, that's just look at our record. We're winning games. Like, we're good. Do you think that there are dudes that feel that way about Jalen Hurts in that locker room?
I think any quarterback that's especially accomplished in this league, when they've been in an organization, they have a lot of control. I'm not going to say too much, but they have a lot of control over what gets called, what I like and what I don't like. Because there's going to be a conversation during the week. What do you like? Mm-hmm. What don't you like? Mm-hmm. And that's the only person in the building that they're doing that with. The rest of us, we get to the install, and it's like, hey, I'm running a 12-yard cross on it. Hey, Chris, you like that route? I don't have no choice. They don't ask me that.
It's the one we're running. You better like it.
And so I've been hearing this now. To me, Seth Joyner is a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
Very, very credible. I played with him in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Seth is a stand-up dude. And let me tell you, for Seth to have to finally admit that this has been going on for a minute. Because, see, Seth will say certain things, but he's been in a locker room and he has a high enough profile that he knows he can't say everything because it's him.
Yeah.
And it will warrant a certain sizzle to it. Mm-hmm. So Seth has said it. Now they letting the cat out the bag. Now, for me, I know A.J. Brown a little bit. And even though him and Jalen Hurts have been friends for a long, long time, and Jalen's actually the godfather to his kid, that he's a different guy. And I think that once they won the Super Bowl, he's made comments that this is more about how the game makes me feel, because he thought Super Bowl was going to be more rewarding emotionally than it was. It's just like anything else in life you accomplish. Like, you said all these things, like, I'm going to sacrifice, and then when you get it, it's like, okay. Mm-hmm. Like, there's got to be more to it. Yeah, there is more in life. Like, there is more. So him going through that and him kind of verbalizing those type of things to me, lets him know he's a different guy. He's thinking about things different, and he can't throw the quarterback under the bus. That's why, he keeps saying the things the way that he's saying. And I do believe they're going to trade him after this year.
You do.
Because they're stuck with the quarterback.
Yeah.
And you can't just allow guys, especially in that Philly environment with the fan base they have and the team they have, you can't just allow things to be dysfunctional forever. You have to protect the quarterback. And I believe that's what they'll do this offseason.
All right, so here's our current playoff picture as of right now. In the AFC, the Pats are number 1 seed. Broncos 2, Colts 3, Ravens 4. Then you got Los Angeles, Jacksonville, Buffalo, currently the 7th seed.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
We need Kansas City getting that picture.
I know.
Kansas City and Buffalo is the wild cards.
No doubt.
Okay. Now we got some stuff happening. But both of those teams, we need them to make it. We need them to hit overdrive and be right there on those division leaders as we have really exciting games in December. It sets up. I mean, it sets up, man. We're going to be watching this down to the end.
No doubt.
To the final. Oh, who's in? Who's out? Like that week number 18 is going to be exciting.
Who do you think gets that number 1 seed in the AFC? Pats, Broncos, Colts?
Patriots.
Do you?
I think they're better than Denver.
Okay. All right.
Denver's margin of error based on their offense is a little bit
slimmer.
Yes.
Okay. NFC. You got your Rams number 1. Philly, Chicago, Tampa Bay, Seattle, Green Bay, and San Fran.
Wow. Is Josh Purdy going to be healthy for San Francisco coming down the stretch? Seattle as a potential wild card behind the Rams. Like that, I wouldn't want to play Seattle. I wouldn't want to go there, and I wouldn't want to play them because I do believe they are dangerous, even though people think that what they do about Sam Darnold. I think he has the potential to have a breakout game against you in the playoffs. Man, the Rams got a good team. They're so physical. They match the Eagles in physicality. And I got Jerry World, man. If they get on the run, man, that would be – I mean, because they're a totally different team defensively than they were earlier.
Correct.
Like, they're not giving up all them big plays and everything. Like, they hold Philly to 21 points and hold them there. And they scored 24 unanswered to be able to win the game. That's significant. Significant turnaround for that defense.
Okay. How about the Bears?
The Bears, I believe the Bears are going to win the division.
Okay.
I believe they're going to win the division, and playing in Chicago, the first playoff game with that quarterback is going to be exciting. Their defense, man, they had 5 starters out yesterday. So who's going to be their defense at the end of December? Like, what player is going to be available? That's going to answer what their ceiling looks like.
Got it. Okay. College football real quick for a wrap-up. Lane Kiffin going to take the LSU job?
Well, this is the thing. What if Penn State takes Caitlin DeBoer from Alabama?
Okay.
Penn State, DeBoer, he's a North guy.
Yeah.
Get away from the people in Alabama.
Do you think he'd
go to Penn State? That's what people are talking about. A lot of these guys got the same agent too. So now Lane Kiffin, they've already made an announcement that they're going to make an announcement after the Egg Bowl on Friday. They play on Friday. Why would you have to make an announcement if you're going to stay?
You wouldn't have to.
Okay, thank you. So now they gave him an ultimatum that at the end of the regular season, you're going to have to make an announcement. Lane Kiffin's family, ex-wife, family members were spotted looking at houses in Gainesville and at LSU.
Really?
Yeah, both of them, back-to-back days. So these things are real. Lane Kiffin, and this is from a talent standpoint. Lane Kiffin is playing with a Division II quarterback. Has that ever happened at Florida or at LSU?
No.
So I know they're saying, oh, we have the same resources. No, you don't.
Correct.
No, you don't. You don't have the tradition. They're having their best season in the history of the university this year. Making the college football playoff, that might be the ceiling at Ole Miss. That's not the ceiling at those other schools, and it's been proven by multiple coaches.
Where do you think he ends up?
I think Lane Kiffin, if there's a departure at Alabama, he is not going to turn down Alabama.
Wouldn't that be something? That'd be something to watch.
So if there's movement at Alabama, I believe Lane Kiffin gets that job.
So if he announces Friday that he is leaving, Ole Miss makes college football playoffs, does that affect their placement there?
Yes.
How they play, but does it affect where they put them?
If the quarterback got hurt, wouldn't it affect it?
Yeah.
Remember they talked about Florida State.
Yeah.
But a coach has significant impact. So now Lane Kiffin leaves. Charlie Weiss Jr. is the offense coordinator. Like, he was like a child with Lane. Like I think he's like 30. I think he's under 35.
Okay.
So now they make him the head coach? Like, he's the head coach at Ole Miss? Like, and you getting ready to go against the
first time you make the college play in the playoffs and you lose your head coach.
It's just the nature of it. Now, someone has to step in, like Nick Saban said. We got different timelines because now they open the portal and they say, hey, student athlete, the portal shouldn't be based upon these kids re-enrolling, and then now they have to be enrolled in their school, and then they have to get in the portal, then re-enroll, and then add drop like that first semester. Like, you really messing with kids' academics. Like, it's horrible. The portal timing, the coaching timing, it's all horrible. That should be in the spring. They should have one spring portal. That's it. Let them jump in, jump out there. No. If the kids are there, they should be stuck until after the bowl game, after the season's completed, and they should have a window for the coaches that it's a no-go period.
Got it. All right, so I'm going to give you the top 10 right now, AP top 25. Tell me what you think. Alabama's 10th, Notre Dame 9th, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, Oregon top 5, Georgia, Texas A&M, Indiana, and Ohio State.
Wow. That Ohio State-Michigan game is huge, man.
I know it is.
I mean,
I know.
Ohio State 4 times in a row losing to Michigan.
Michigan's now at 15, 9-2 on a little run.
And Michigan's, they believe that they can get into a college football playoff.
100%. Why should they not feel that way?
I think they got 2 losses.
9-2.
Yep. Yeah, they get
if they were able
they get
to
the 10-2 and beat Ohio State. They're in the college football playoff.
Yeah. But they have to beat Ohio State.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think about those? The back 11.
Notre Dame. I realized when we started this, Notre Dame was going to be. It's going to be hard to judge them. I knew they weren't going to have the schedule. I knew that. And last year, the way things fell, I didn't think they would be good enough to make it to the finals. And they end up getting to the finals with Ohio State. Fortunate for Ohio State, that was a good matchup for them. But Notre Dame is going to be in the mix. Like, there's not enough good Big Ten teams. There's definitely significant enough SEC teams. They're going to get 4 or 5 teams in there no matter what. But no good team is going to be out of the playoffs because of Notre Dame. So stop crying. They got some good players. They showed that last year with the multiple wins in the college football playoff. So
the SEC is going to have A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama. Think they get Vanderbilt too?
Should. Yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
5.
Yes.
Okay. Does University of Miami make it? They're at 13, 9-2.
If they win out, they're going to make it. They're going to slip in because, and then Notre Dame they better be at 9 because they got the head-to-head with Miami. Because once you get down to the end, it's like, okay, the head-to-head, okay, then that's going to play in Miami's favor. Miami should get in, even though the ACC, man, they're in chaos right now.
Dude, they are in chaos.
You can't lose to 2 unranked teams.
Unbelievable.
Like unranked teams.
All right. I know who lost again this week. North Carolina. Yeah, that's
yeah. They got problems down there.
They got some big problems. We'll see what coach does next year. All right, comments. Llama Kicker, 69. Chris saying Tom holds back on the broadcast remind me of Peyton on the Manning cast. Laugh my ass off. I love watching Peyton lose his mind at bad quarterback play.
Yeah, Peyton has a better setup than Tom does because Peyton is also a better pitch man than Tom because he's out there pitching, and that's like his brand is like being funny and offbeat. Yeah. He can keep doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do that. And the telecast, you don't have time for that. And he's got his brother there. Is it like, oh man, we're gonna be, shucks.
Oh shucks, yeah. You didn't say that.
You can do so much more.
Yeah.
And it's not the traditional what people are looking for. When you come there, you're looking for pay, and you get 100%. That's who he is. Mm-hmm. That's exactly who he is. And I would say almost all the top broadcasters, Troy Aikman is a version of himself doing that telecast. That his personality and stuff is only going to be a portion. Chris Collinsworth, like they have been doing it long enough that they realize butchering these guys is not a good look. So they're going to give you a version. They know certain things. They're going to say certain things, but they're not going to say other things because it's not that important to the telecast and the continuity of the telecast.
Right. Okay. Ellen Pelangio. What a compliment. He loves it. Tom's the face of football. He's very special on and off the field. Call him Mr. Amazing Brady. Okay.
Well, he's human. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, he's
not some people.
He's not perfect.
Trippy Shrooms. This is my favorite handle right here.
All right.
I don't even, whatever you say, Trippy, I'm in. I don't even give a shit what I haven't even seen it yet. Trippy Shrooms says, this was some great insight from Chris Carter. As a Patriots fan, I'm kind of surprised Tom hasn't said anything about how good Drake is playing, but this puts it in perspective.
Yeah, he can't go over on the critique, and he can't go over on massaging, the team that he played for. He wants to be somewhere in the middle. But I'm pretty certain the way they're playing, the way Vrabel coaches, he's very excited about New England. And, Mr. Kraft has been so good to him. He's cheering for him. Like, if he could get another one, especially without Bill and without Tom.
A friend of my friend is my enemy of my enemy is my friend.
But that would be perfect for Kraft.
100%.
Get one more.
Brady got his.
Oh my goodness, that would be
both got
amazing. I like that. I like that little subplot.
And it looks like it looks like Coach Belichick ain't gonna get one anywhere else.
He gonna get a case of something else. Yeah.
So you're saying Trippy Shrooms is right? Because Trippy Shrooms is the best name ever.
Man.
Shrooms gives you eating shrooms gives you a lot of clarity in life.
Listen,
I never had Ayahuasca, but
let me tell you
shrooms will give you some clarity.
One time I got stuck in the dormitory bathroom on the 12th floor because the dude had told me to try some mushrooms, and I just ended up in the bathroom in the mirror looking at myself just like, man, you're a funny looking dude.
Dude, this is my favorite thing in the world. That's one thing I miss.
And then somebody came in the bathroom and said, what's funny? I'm like, him?
Dude, every day, bro, in college, all you can do, eat some shrooms, put your hat on just like this, just sit there like that for hours on end. If I would start using it again, I would drink and eat shrooms. That's where I would start. So Trippy Shrooms, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Go Amaro 5093. Brilliant. The best football analysis show around, period.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Dinah McBiz. Absolutely love Chris CC in quotes Carter. Mm-hmm. Love this insight, knowledge, experience, and roguish humor. Sorry, but the other guy is just so-so. Thank you. That's a compliment. I've been called much worse than so-so, Mr. Dynamic Biz. Carlos Hernandez, FF2 me. Love the show. CC is the best. All eyes on Sufi, cuz I hated when CC was let go from Fox. He and Shannon were the best things smoking. Glad he found his way and got his own platform. His knowledge of the game is beyond X's and O's. His experience as a star player adds to that. And then he talks like your rich uncle who got out the hood and only came back for holidays.
Maybe.
I love I was like, he ain't
no. Maybe.
No, you ain't come back for the holidays.
Yeah, last
He's
time.
like your rich uncle that got out and never came back.
Yeah, last Thanksgiving I went back with the family. Yeah, that was.
And never came back. No, he ain't coming back. Hulu 3002.
My mom was trying to get my wife to get her eyebrows arched and everything.
That was the last one?
Last one.
That was what you was like, we're going to stay right down here in Boca. But we'll give you a call on the holidays.
Yeah, we way bougie.
Yeah, he is. Yo, that's the truth. But at least he's honest. He way bougie. Ain't no doubt about that. Yes, Boca. Yes, Boca Chris. Hulu 3002. We want to hear Chris talk about the A.J. Brown situation. What you talked about.
Well, AJ, I mean, he is letting us on to some nuggets, but he can't tell the whole truth because you can't tell about the quarterback because the quarterback's always protected. Mm-hmm. But, to me, Jalen Hurts can make some great throws, but he is not a great thrower. Mm. Like if the NFL, say flag football, say when we're going to compete in the Olympics, he got no chance to be the quarterback.
None.
He could win the next 3 Super Bowls before the flag football championship, and he couldn't be the quarterback to represent the United States because we have so many more accomplished passers. Now, when you're talking about a CEO, a leader, like he can win you football games on a good team. He can't take a bad team and make them good.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense. All right. Bills Hun 3963. Like him or not, Chris does know what he's talking about. Lynn.
Thank you.
YJ. Interesting take on the Vikings quarterback versus the Bears quarterback, even though both had the same attempts, completions. What was the take?
Well, the take was you could see that Caleb was more comfortable and he was dangerous. He was a threat. He got out of 4 or 5 sacks.
God. Oh, when you see the game. Okay.
Yes. Like,
that's right.
They're trying to it's not just the numbers. It's effect on the game. Like Ben Johnson didn't look terrified to call plays in that game. That's why how many wins the Bears got? 8? They got 8 wins?
Mm-hmm.
Bears got 8 wins? Okay.
Right.
Now, KOC, I've seen him call plays the last 4 years. It's amazing how different the play calling is this year with that guy at quarterback.
Right.
And I know what they're doing. That's when you're trying to protect the guy so to make sure the guy don't throw 4, 5, 6 interceptions. That's why you have less than 30 attempts because you're not going to let him do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not going to let him lose the game. You're going to have restraint. And regardless of what the other team is doing, you're trying to shorten the game to limit his exposure and to limit his flaws. That's what's obvious.
Last one. Jackson Timothy. Makes it even crazier. The Pats, Brady, Belichick, and RKK were together for 2 separate dynasties over 20 years. Super Bowl champions in 2002, 4, 5, 15, 17, and 19. Been to 11 Super Bowls, so 11 AFC championships.
I think we agree.
Yeah, we definitely agree.
Yeah,
I don't argue with any of that.
No.
Yeah, I'm totally
Yeah,
down with that.
I told Tom he had 2 Hall of Fame careers.
2.
2.
Okay.
If you take the first 10 years in the last, whatever it was, both of them Hall of Fame.
2 separate Hall of Fame careers.
2 separate.
That's pretty legit.
That's why he's the GOAT, bro.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, you don't have to say
he's
nothing.
human, though.
You know, he's way human. He ain't as looking as human. Depending on yesterday, next week, I don't know. It's a moving target.
He's going to look 40 when he's 92, but he's doing all right. He bougie, too.
Yeah. Got a whole lot of money. Pocket full of hundies.
All right, we're out.
Yes.
Love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks.